love it if Vietnam will just go and 2-0 Philippines so that the Philippine squad will learn their lesson, but also for the viewers to learn their lesson that even in these very chaotic meta that we have, a systematic way of
Your
dealing with
team
things
is banned.
can still work. Objectives are still the most important pieces of the puzzle. Now,
Yeah.
Philippines versus Vietnam, it's always a battle of who gets the ling. Will Vietnam let Philippines get the ling? Maybe they will not ban out the Claude this time. So here's what I feel about Team Vietnam. Maybe they'll just ban out something like Louis or anything else, or maybe a Uranus, right? Just to let go of the Ling and Claude, and then Vietnam will just take one or the other. So that's gonna be equally scary for me, for Vietnam.
Your team
But
is
Wolf.
There it is. There's the
Yeah, there it
Uranus.
is. There it is.
Uranus.
So the Claude is open for the ban or the pick or
Yeah.
the Ling as well. You know what? I think one way to break the system is to hit its core. And right now, Team Vietnam, I think what they did is they updated their system well, like answering Team Philippines with the specific bans with the Selena and the Uranus, right? Because they shifted. Because what we're seeing right now in the meta is people are like looking at the carry
Yeah.
bans, the funnel
Yeah.
bans, but they shifted towards very specific heroes to counter Team Philippines. So I like this. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
with Vietnam. Yeah.
Vietnam, they're definitely going to go Claude and Kufra. It makes a lot of sense. Even if the Ling is picked up by Philippines, they wouldn't care at all.
Yes.
Even if there's the Louis pick or Farsa pick from Philippines. Now, Vietnam, maybe they'll close this out, this draft with the Masha sometime in there. So their third pick, I'm looking at another Farsa pick from them because it just makes sense against the Thams.
Yeah, the Tams. Yeah.
So now Philippines, will they go Ling? Even when there's already Kufra available. Even the Lancelot, honestly, is not that good for Philippines. But they'll
Your
pick
team
the
is
Atlas
picking.
and the Ling. Nonetheless, Vietnam, I think they're going to go for either a Valier now or Farsa,
A Hylos maybe,
maybe.
or a Kaja, probably to catch the Ling. You know what? I think Team Philippines, even though the Ling is counter to, even though Kufra counters the Ling, this is in the hands of Carl Tizzy, the child wonder, and we've seen it time and time again on how Carl Tizzy plays this Ling. He plays it patiently. He runs it with the emblem, the killing spree emblem to outplay, and we shall see what can he bring to the
Yeah,
table.
man.
As Wolf, you're still right, man. 100%
Masha.
predicted.
100%, man.
is the
It's
third
still
pick.
the Masha. We know
Still the
this.
Masha. Yeah.
So eventually they'll go like Farsa, Valier on their fourth or fifth pick. Masha makes a lot of sense because it kind of covers what they don't have with the Kimi.
Claude. Yeah.
And this is also one of their
Your team
how to
is
say this?
banned.
Their favorite picks. They
It's one of their niche
wanna do with
picks.
it.
Yeah.
Their niche picks. Philippines should be banning out either Valier or Farsa now because it's gonna be extremely hard for them to deal with it, or maybe a Johead actually because Vietnam can also pick that up, or maybe an Lunox or an Alice or
Lunox
something of
side
that some sort. Yeah.
Lunok side lane maybe.
Oh, there's
to
the
at
Johead.
least answer the Kufra.
And
Yeah,
there's the Johead. Man, I'm predicting this.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
good at this.
you're doing it. You're doing it. What did you
Doing
drink? What did you eat?
I had
Pastil? You ate pastil?
no, I had a Vietnamese food actually. Like
There you go.
Yeah, we had pho nem run. Man, by the way, to all of the Vietnamese viewers out there, man, food is amazing. All of you guys,
I hope that I can taste that soon.
yeah,
I hope that I
tap
can taste
yourselves in the back. Vietnam made a big contribution to the world of food.
you know what? I think
Nemran rocks. All right.
Nem rocks. You know what?
Right.
I think you can like find like delicious cuisines in Asia.
That's
Asia
right.
is the best
Asia is the-
continent, and I don't know if it's a country or continent, but Asia is the best in terms of cuisine. So shout out to our countrymen and the other countries too. There
Okay.
you go. There you go. There's your parts up pick, Wolf.
There
What
it
is the
is.
answer here for Philippines? Angela Ling.
So Angeline combo, and they're gonna finish it up with an X-Borg.
Ooh.
We think that Vietnam will just go straight up with a mage now, perhaps
Lunox.
Lunox, and maybe take a page out of Philippines book, get the Alice.
Or
That
Helper.
will make
Oh
sense.
no.
for against the Ling. Or yeah, I'm looking at the Lunox or
Lunox, yeah. Lunox is the best. Oh, Baksha.
whoa,
This is
this
the
is gonna
mashup.
be big. Man, this is much better than what I expected. If they go Baksha, that would be good against the Claude combo. But instead they would go standard. You also predicted this, Manjin. It makes a lot of
I
sense.
think I think it's safer if they
Okay.
pick the Kaja. But it is like it is
Baksha is the perfect.
yeah.
Man.
It is adding seasoning to what you're cooking. This is it. This is the Baksha pick. So they're gonna run wild, bro. They're gonna run wild. We've seen this last November, bro. It's the Masha Baksha combination.
Baksha.
Yeah.
Baksha Baksha combo. So here's the deal. Why I really love this Baksha pick coming out from Vietnam, because it just totally cancels what the regeneration there is coming out from the Angela.
Yeah.
It also makes it hard for Link to overly commit because
Uh-huh.
it's not the easiest.
Uh-huh.
Now maybe the only thing that I might not like about this recipe coming out from Team Vietnam is the fact that they have this off lane or side laning Farsa, or maybe a mid lane Farsa, nonetheless a core Farsa. Shanna tells me, okay, if the lane takes over, a big chunk of whatever you have farmed can already be taken out. And honestly, I'm not seeing the world wherein Farsa can be comfortable against a lane.
Against a
Maybe as
lane,
a support, you can argue that okay, if the lane goes for me, I'm just a support. It's okay.
Okay.
But if I'm a core and the link jumps on me, I'm gonna feel a lot bad. Maybe if the winter truncheon is already available, that's when you feel comfortable. But apart from that, solid
Yeah.
draft from Team Vietnam.
You know-
Philippines, though,
You know what, Wolf? You
Yeah.
know what, Wolf? All your points are taken. I think
Yeah.
they answered a lot of Ling gameplay. Like the Ling is fast. The lineup is also fast. The Ling can provide bursts. They have a little bit of mobility. I mean, a lot of mobility to dodge it. Plus, they negate the regeneration factor. So yeah, man. In terms of draft, I think Team Vietnam, they're the ones downloading Team Philippines here.
Yeah.
They're the ones who downloaded, I mean. So yeah, there you go.
Ooh,
Immediate League of
Manjin.
Wonder. Yeah, what's happening?
I'm wrong. This is a core Baxia.
Aside
From-
lane back.
coming out from Team X, formerly the Thames player, and Hyde still plays through with the Farsa. This is much better. The invade coming out from Team Vietnam. Who's gonna take the orange buff? That's the bigger question. It goes Team Philippines, who secured it.
Oh!
Now flickering through the wall. Now safe. They're all safe and sound.
It
Manjin.
it was T-Dep try. I hope I said that correctly. But man, that was so huge for Team Vietnam, for them to shut down Carl TZ once again, delay his farm once again, and it will give Team Vietnam the opportunity to be aggressive
That's right.
with their lineup. Because one thing to take note with the Kufra and the Baksha is that they can immediately engage and disengage just like this. Immediate backup coming in from Team Vietnam. They're trying to protect their orange buff, but Team Philippines, they want it. They want it as well. You steal ours, we steal yours. It's an eye
Wow.
for an eye.
And Cartesi going. The bigger problem though for Team Vietnam in that specific moment, Manji, was that Cartesi was level 4. The rest of Vietnam, they're just level 3.
Yeah.
Broly just all reached level 4, but that won't matter. Just the threat of having Tempest Blades really told Vietnam to just back out, get away from my zone, and even if you take away the orange buff from Cartesi says,
Yeah.
it's not over till it's over. I'm gonna steal yours too. An eye for an eye.
This is actually what I like about Team Philippines. They have a lot of brute forces in their gameplay, in their play style. They're always like that. They want to bully their enemies every time, playing mind games with them in the early stages. So with this Team Philippines, I think they're still up front, but there you go. That is why the Cooper is counter to the Ling. The Ling is now half health. That is the Angela ultimate for the Ling. Escort is going to be alive. That is of course the Tempest of Blades, plus the last Insanity from Flap TZ to kill the
Oh,
Master.
Lucky safe.
And I think it's time for Team Philippines to run because Team Vietnam, they want this fight. There you go. Another kill for Team Vietnam. Will they get more? No, it is a 1-for-1 trade.
1-for-1 trade-off. Hyde actually jumps in.
Oh!
Coming up from the Kufra as well. Nice synchronization of skills getting out from Team Vietnam. It's almost like they were dancing at this point. Now Lusty, level 4 already. Fatal Links available. Will not be able to use it instantly because the rest of Team Vietnam are just pummeling through. But they have bought time. And I think that's what Lusty was just trying to do, making sure that Carl TZ will be ready for the fight or maybe to defend Lord. But while that's happening, the turtle is going to be slain by Team Vietnam. And that's even better when it comes to objectives that they have secured.
Trung Trin with the surprise. Flicker Tyrant's Rage. Carl TZ did not expect it.
Not at all.
And man, he got faked. It was a pump fake for Team Vietnam. And with that, free turtle for Tung Broly and Broly now on a roll. Now having the Raptors Machete. Man, Team Vietnam is outplaying Philippines time and time again.
Yeah, a lot of outplays happening indeed, Manjin. And the fact of the matter is the Team Vietnam's lineup, they are easier when it comes to like executing it.
Yep.
Now, the Kufra still pops the free man Tyrant's Rage, but the rest of Team Vietnam says, okay, you didn't need to do that, but you did. So they've lost the turret at the bottom lane. They have fed 1 kill. And unfortunately, Team Philippines are known to punish these kinds of mistakes.
Yeah,
from anything that they face.
Trung Trin, he needs to be careful again. I think he's so pumped in landing those Tyrant's Rages.
Yeah.
So and there you go again, another Tyrant's Revenge. Coast to coast range from Trung Trin. Another
But
pickup.
look at T-Max. Look at T-Max now initiating. Carl TZ is gonna be in the middle of them all. He's gonna be jumped. The stun, oh my goodness, really a mistake. And they're coming out from Carl TZ and another job. Too much Tyrant's Rage. And they have initiation. They have the Fatal Links. Reba tries to deal damage, but he's just an angel at this point. Flap TZ sweeping the floor, but receives so much damage from the Farsa. Now look at this. Cupra still alive. In comes the Masha. Will miss the mark. Flap TZ will keep himself safe. Lusty dips to the fight once again. Will not find anyone. Oh, the Masha just flickered. Look at the sidestep, and there is the closeout kill coming out from the Claude. Beautiful. Coming out from Team Vietnam. They dip in, they dip out. They go in, they go out. Wax in, wax out, everything, man. They're cleaning the floor.
It is the Karate Kid style of play for Team Vietnam. If you do that in your training, you're gonna be so strong, bro. Team Vietnam, especially Trung Trin, this is, man, commended place here, sandwiching Team Philippines in that narrow vicinity. Team Vietnam, they are now again forcing Team Philippines to react in every way possible, and man, they're out-sustaining and out-damaging them. Dude, Team Max also with a great flank as well. Even though I think the X-Borg and the Angela is also a good combo, it was still not enough because T-Dep try. He also has a lot of surprising moves in his pockets. Man, this is Mind Freaks. This is Team Mind Freak coming in from Team Vietnam.
Yeah. This is not over, Doman Jane. You have to take note. Team Vietnam, even if they get like 6 kills now, it doesn't automatically mean that they are leading against the Philippines. In fact, it's just a matter of 100 gold or so. Look at the Ling, however. Doesn't have a full item yet, except from the Raptor Machete. And if you compare him to the farm of the Cloud, which is now at 5.1k, that's already a lot. For Team Vietnam, they have been able to push the turret up top. Now they will just regroup on the back lines. Maybe secure the next round of buffs at this point.
Man, I also like what Broly picked as his emblem. It is a killing spree to match up with Carl TZ in the late game too. And man, again, the Claude is easier to use, but that is a good Purify coming out from him. Few is too deep here. The purple, it's still alive. T-Max, he will now pop the ultimate, but Hyde is also here. They just want the purple. Give it to me, says Carl TZ. And there you go. That is an immediate disengage for Team Philippines.
It's
Oops.
like, oh, okay.
Not yet, not yet. Nice.
Nice timing, man.
Nice
And-
ultimate, but the T-Dep try is here. He's trying something here, trying to bait out the skill, but Team Vietnam, they will now go for the push. Baptiste with the last insanity, and the fatal links out of nowhere for 2, but only 1 will
Blazing
die
Duet.
as the blazing duet was enough for Team Vietnam to get a 1-1 trade.
Now the battle for that purple buff retribution coming up for Cartesi is good.
Oh.
He steps in the
Oh.
cyclone, but the damage more than enough. Oh, Cartesi gets away. Flap TZ makes him safe, but while that is happening, while the chaos is happening, Masha able to take out the turtle. Now Few in trouble. That's to have the Cotton Inferno, but with the burst from Vietnam more than enough. Flap TZ tags this Masha, but they found the last insanity. Gonna be stolen
Ooh.
by Team Vietnam. That's the orange buff taken by Hyde, and they get another. But the thing of the matter is, Philippines, they're still comfortable with this, even though they're losing in terms of gold. The fact that Cartesi isn't stopped when it comes to farm and the endless battle now available on him, I think
Yep.
that they are still confident on taking the mid game. But
Yeah.
you have to be careful, Manjin.
Yes, they have to, because the Team Philippines, they're known to punish every little mistake that you make in the game. But again, Team Vietnam pumping it up. They're trying to put it landed damage here for Pew and Baptiste. Hide with a good zoning feather air strike for them to secure the tower in the bottom lane. But there you go, the Child Wonder. Look at the minimap.
Oh.
Making plays, doing hard work, trying his best to create space for his team.
But T-Max gets the orange buff
Oh.
nonetheless. I was amazed at that. Maybe Ling's attack animation wasn't available yet, but he did have the retribution. Maybe he did not respect the fact that Baksha
Yeah.
can steal it away from him. The case it has been closed, but it's still an even game, honestly, Manjin. Even if it's an 8-3, Philippines, if you're looking at the economy right now, it's not that much of a lead for Team Vietnam. In fact, 1,000 gold lead, 1.8k
Yep.
at this point
Yep.
is almost negligible.
Yep, I think it's so. They're still in a good standpoint, but I think Team Vietnam, what they're doing is they're not playing it 5-on-5. They're playing it confusingly. But again, Hyde will pop the feather airstrike. Here comes Stone Broly. He will now pre-hit everyone. That is of course 2-man fatal links. That's to purify Broly. I mean, will dodge it out. 2 heroes again dying for Team Philippines and Team Vietnam. This is now an easy access to the Lord Pit.
You know what? When Vietnam saw that there's like damage coming out from Philippines, they just grouped themselves up. The boat is sinking. Let's group ourselves into 5 and then put the Revitalize in there. T-Max was able to heal everyone. They didn't die.
Yep.
And Lusty Few, they have received the brunt of the AoE damage as well coming out of Team Vietnam and Predator Strike. You have the Blazing Duet. You have the damage from the Masha as well. Put them all together. You have this killing potential for Team Vietnam. Now, the bigger problem for Philippines is after Vietnam wins team fights, they always go for objectives. This is what we're talking about them being systematic.
The system
systematic.
still works.
It's a system.
Yeah, it's a system. Where is the X? Where is the Y? You cannot answer that because again, what is the solution here for Team Philippines? The Lord is now in the mid lane. Now the tower will now fall down. We're now at the 3rd tower as Broly once again. Look at the pokes, bro. Carl Tizzy now at half health.
But this is just distraction in the middle. The real problem is in the bottom lane with Masha in there. And Vietnam, look at what they're doing. They're trying to attract and lure Philippines out of their base so that the bottom lane is going to be finished out. And even with just 2 sentences, man, the turret has fallen in the bottom lane. That's how fast they can do it.
Man, it's like Team Vietnam is exercising a track and contract. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I said that right.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it rhymes. But it rhymes.
What matters is the rhyme. Oh,
What matters-
Hyde is going to be able to hide.
Oh!
Here comes Broly. They want to punish Cartesi now. Cartesi gets away. T-Max looking for an angle. The Kufra actually in a bad spot, precarious spot even, but in they go with the feathered airstrike. There's not much combination from Team Vietnam as they have not eliminated anyone yet, but they did fend off Team Philippines at this point.
No
Now-
can do. No can do, says Team Vietnam. T-Max and Trung Trin, they're still here in the top lane. Meanwhile, their allies, the Parsa is so far away. But where's the damage for Team Philippines? Where is it, Whoop? Oh no, here comes the cavalry, the backup from behind. Broly getting few. Here comes Cartesi, but man, Hyde is still safe, fluing away to safety. Oh! You can't stop the system, Whoop! Can't download it, says Broly. Those are normal hits after normal hits. Double kill for Broly, Art of Timmery. That is, of course, a flamethrower for Flapteasy. But man, the fire is not burning in the dance floor, except he goes down 6 feet deep, bro. Ooh!
Sit down, Vietnam. You can't break the system because the system breaks you. That's what they're trying to say now. They have shut down the Masha, but look at that combo. Fatal Links is not gonna matter as Vietnam will not stop. They have eliminated the Thams. Cartesi will respawn, but will not reach the top because base is gonna be taken out. Vietnam takes the 2-0. That's how good they are, man.